These bright lights, it put me in a daze, and I can't stop but think about the way. Hi guys, so today I'm talking about how I do my eyebrows, and I filmed a quick in-depth demo, so I will go ahead and insert that now, and afterwards I'll talk all about the products that I use and very specific recommendations for redheads. So I'm starting off with my Morphe M413 brush, and I'm using the MAC Redhead Fluid Brow Gel Cream, and I'm just going to start off by lining my brows, and I'm going to start on the bottom, and I'm going to start in the middle just because I don't want all the product to be put in the front. I want this to have a little bit less product so it looks a little more natural. So just start in the middle, then line. And then I brush that out with a spoolie side on that brush. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the top. I'm just following my natural brow right now, how it curves. I will go back and add a little bit more of a arch there. And I kind of feather it inwards. And turn it to the side just so I have that brow box kind of. Which not everyone is a fan of their eyebrows having like that more boxy type in the front. But my natural brows really are just very full and very thick. So I think it looks okay on me. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with a little more product and kind of perfect the outer edge. And so I'm just going to do a little longer of a tail. I like to have long brows. And then I'm going to go ahead, and the way I base my arch is this is all straight, and then I kind of make this part straight also. Bring it out straight. And then just bring it down in a curve. Gonna add a little bit more product to that. So if you're a natural redhead, this color right here is going to work just fine for you. I dye my hair just to make it a little bit more brown. It's almost my natural hair color, just a little darkened. So I use some eyeshadows just to tint my eyebrows exactly the color I want them. So I always use the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and I'm going to be going in with a Morphe M215 for that. At this point, I am using the color Naked 2 from the Naked Basics palette just to fill in my brows and make them a little bit more the color that I want them. I like them to be a little more neutral, not as red, so I use this taupey Naked 2 color just to achieve that look. And I just fill in my entire brow. I also feel like this color adds some dimension to my brows, so it looks even more natural. So for the part right here where I filled in my brow and I have absolutely no hair basically because I made it like a fake extra arch, I'm going to go in with Faint from that Naked Basics palette just for it to be a little darker and to mesh with the rest of the brow. And now I'm just gonna brush through that with the original spoolie brush, just to make sure everything is going good. Now I'm going to go ahead and carve out my brows using the Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer from Sephora, which just looks like this. And I have it in the lightest shade, and I'm going to go ahead and use the flat concealer brush from the Bling It On collection. This is like the best shape you can possibly get for getting right in there and carving out your brows. So any brush with this shape will be fine. I just take the little doe foot applicator out and then use my brush to take it off from there. And then I just blend the edges of that out with my finger, and of course I'll be putting foundation on after this, so it'll just blend right in. If I know I'm going to be having a long day, I will go in with the Anastasia clear brow gel, but for my brows, they normally stay on all day, so I only use this if it's like I know I'm going to be out of the house for like 12 plus hours or something like that. So for today, I'm just going to let them be the way they are, but if you have crazy brows that are hard to be tamed, or you feel like by the end of the day your brow product is gone, then I definitely recommend this Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. So I'm going to go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup, and I will be right back. So I have a couple of comparisons / options for Redheads, and the first one is obviously my favorite, and that is the MAC Redhead Fluidline Brow Gel Cream, and it just looks like this. It comes in a little pot. I do believe that this is $16, and it's not a bad price considering how much product is in here, and I feel like it's going to go a long way. So I feel like the color on this one is absolutely perfect, especially for a natural redhead. I think I mentioned in the demo that I dye my hair a little bit browner. It's like a color that washes out, so it's not long term, but that's why I add extra colors into it. But if you're just a natural redhead, this will work perfect on its own. So there's the color of that. It's a very, very natural red. So if you like more of a taupey brow color, but you still want kind of that red undertone, I recommend the color Blonde in the Kat Von D Tattoo Brow. It kind of, as you can see, has like a little bit of a red undertone. It's not quite as red as the Redhead. It's like a taupe with red. So it's a really good color. I think the applicator is a little interesting, and I'm still getting used to working with it, but it's a good option to have if you want a neutral brow with just the tiniest bit of red. And if you want to see a comparison of that to like a regular taupe color, this is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in taupe. I'll just draw a little line next to it. So you can see this one definitely has a little bit more red in it compared to a regular taupe taupe brow liner. So if you have red hair but it's a little bit darker, then I recommend this brow definer pencil from Avon in Tawny. And I literally used this for like years. Like I didn't even know what I was doing with my brow. I'd like throw it in there just because it's what my mom used, and like she used to buy Avon like crazy. So I actually have like 4 backups of this, but it is definitely a darker, more vibrant red compared to the one that I normally use, if you can see. So I think that if you have naturally darker red hair, or if you dye it red and you want a red brow pencil, then this is pretty good. It's not the most precise shape ever, but you can still get the job done with it. So it just looks like that. And I just want to show like the red that I stick away from. And I think that the problem with brow stuff for redheads is that people kind of name it for a redhead, but then when you actually go ahead and put it on, it looks ridiculous. And this one is called Soft Auburn from Mary Kay. And if you just look at this bottom color, it's kind of crazy how red and how dark it is. And they're marketing it for Soft Auburn, but it's so dark. I tried to use this on myself and it kind of looked ridiculous. But the brow pencil is decent. Also, I just want to recommend this quickly. It's probably not for everyone, but this is the Smashbox Brow Tech Gloss Stick. And so it is an eyebrow pencil, but it has a shiny finish, which sounds kind of crazy, but I actually kind of like it. So it's just in the shade Taupe. A little swatchy. It's a little lighter than the Anastasia Taupe, a little warmer also. So that's it right there. I actually really like this. I don't know why, the shiny brow thing. I feel like it's different, and this pencil just glides on so easily, and you can set it with a powder, and I just really like this one. Last but not least, as far as brow gels go, the one that I really like is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I just have a deluxe size, and this is really great. The reason why I mention this is because I bought this Maybelline Great Lash forever ago just because I wanted a clear brow gel, and this is crap. It doesn't do anything. It's really wet. It's really just, it kind of like clumps up together in the tube. It's just not good, and even though this is significantly less expensive than the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel, I would definitely say go with this. It's gonna actually do the job. This is just like a complete waste of money. I definitely recommend this one. Also, as far as grooming goes for my eyebrows, I do everything myself, which is pretty amazing because my eyebrows used to be so horrible and so bushy and so crazy, and it just makes me really happy that I have the brows that I want now, and I'm confident with them. And I used to take eyeshadow pictures like really close up, and I would absolutely love my eyeshadow, but my eyebrows just were a mess and I never knew how to do them. But I kind of figured out how to do them myself, and basically I tweeze them underneath. Sometimes I tweeze on top just if there's like a random like little sparse brow. I tweeze the front right here so I don't get a little unibrow, and also I kind of tweeze away this part of my brow, that way when I do the tail, it's just the very end. It's not like extra hairs sticking out weird, it just is my makeup. As far as the front going, it's kind of hard to show you right now because obviously my brows are already done, but I kind of like push it forward, and I have like a set of small brow tweezers, not tweezers, brow scissors, and I just kind of sharpen that right there and just cut the hairs when they're up. That way they don't get too high up here, because my eyebrows used to be like this high. I mean, if you think I have thick, bold eyebrows right now, you should have seen me before. So that is everything for my brows. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I would love to have you, and I'll see you guys next time.